Today we are going to make a toboggan for my husband. This is a small project which can be done in 3 to 4 hours for the average crocheter. For beginners it might take a little longer, but it is something simple that can be done in relatively one day. To start with, we're going to wrap our yarn, any color, just about any size. The size of yarn and the size of your stitch will determine what size hook you are going to use. Today I'm going to use a K, which is a 6.5 millimeter. I'm going to wrap the thread around, come around, and just make a small little knot. And make it pretty close to the needle, and then I'm going to do another one. You don't always have to do this, but I like to have that first loop pretty secure to start with. And I like to leave me a long enough tail to hold on to for when I begin. To begin with, we're going to do 4 chain stitches, which is just pull through the loop, grab, pull through the loop, that's 2, 3, and 4. Okay, now this is how we begin. We need to go to the very first chain, and we're going to put 5 double crochets. We will start with a yo, go through the stitch, grab the thread, pull through, yo again, come through 2 of the loops, yo again, and pull through the other 2, which will leave 1 loop. That will be 1 double crochet. We need to repeat this 4 times, or 3 times, so we'll have 4 double crochets.
That woman couldn't even use Patrick's name. She could only say my fiancé.
Okay, this is the start of our circle that will be the center of our hat. To complete this circle, we are going to need to do a slip stitch. To do that, we need to come into our beginning double crochet, go through, pull through, grab, and pull through the 2 loops. That will make a complete little circle, which we can start our next row. Our next row will consist of, to begin, we're going to do chain 3 like we did at the very first. 1, 2, and 3. This will begin each row. On this row, we're going to do a double crochet to join, 2 double crochets in each remaining stitch all the way around. So we'll yo, go through the stitch, pull through 2 loops, we will continue doing double crochets in every stitch until we get to the beginning of our first double crochet. On our third round, we're going to do something just a little different. We'll start off the same with the 3 chains, which will be our first double crochet. After completing the 3 chains, we will then do a double crochet in the very next stitch. After completing that one, in the next stitch, this is where it becomes a little different. In this stitch, we're going to do 2 double crochets. So this way, it adds to the circumference of the thing, of our project, without distorting. So all the way around on this level, we will go 2 double crochets in this stitch, and then in this stitch, we will have a single crochet. Well, it's a single double. Okay. We'll only put 1 now in we're on this our time. Third round. On our third round, we'll be doing something just a little bit different. We will start with our 3 chains, just like we did on the previous round. This will be the start of our first double crochet. For the next double crochet, we yo. We're going to go through the stitch, pull through, yo, pull through 2 loops, yo, pull through the remaining loops. That will be 1. In our next stitch, we are going to put 2 double crochets. just like the others, but in the same stitch, we're going to put 2 of them without moving over to the next. That will make 1, and then on our next stitch, we'll just put 1 double crochet. We'll yo, go through the stitch, pull through, yo, go through 2 loops, yo, go through the 2 again. This one's only 1. This next stitch we will put 2 until we complete all the way around to our first
now
double
we are
crochet.
to round 4. Again, we start with the 3 double crochets.
After achieving that, we'll start with our double crochets. This time we're going to alternate. Instead of starting with 1 double crochet in this stitch, we're going to start with 2 double crochets. Row will begin with 2 double crochets in the first stitch. We yo through the stitch, pull through, yo, through 2 loops, yo, through the remaining loops, yo, through the same stitch, pull through, yo, through 2 loops, yo, through the remaining loops. Then in this next stitch, we're only going to do 1 double crochet. Yo, through the stitch, pull through, yo, through 2 loops, yo, pull through. We will continue alternating 2, 1, 2, 1 of our double stitches until we get back to our first double
This
stitch.
will be the beginning of row 5. Again, start with 3 chains.
Once those are completed, we will do 1 double crochet in our first stitch. We'll yo, go through the stitch, pull through, yo, through 2 loops, yo, through other 2 loops. This time we'll only do 1 double crochet in this one. The next one we will do 2 double crochets. This is alternating from the previous row. Yo, pull through 2, yo, pull through the remainder 2. Yo, same stitch, go through, pull through, yo, pull through 2 loops, yo, pull through 2 more. Then this stitch will be just 1 double crochet. We will continue around till we get back to the beginning stitch.
Now we are on to row 6. This is where we've about got our dome shape. We're starting to fit it around our head. Again, we begin with 3 single crochets.
This row will consist of 1 double crochet in each stitch. Again, we will yo, go through, pull through, yo, 2 stitches, yo, pull through the remaining. Yo again, go to the next stitch, pull through, yo, 2 loops, yo, through the remainder. We will continue only doing 1 double crochet in each stitch till we get around to the next, back to the beginning. After that, we will do anywhere from 6, this being row 6, we will do around 12 to 18 rows that are identical according to size to fit ever how far
We will
down
do
you would
1
like it to
double
fit over the
crochet
ears in each stitch completely around the circumference. We'll pull through, yo, through 2 loops, yo, and through 2 loops. This will continue around doing only 1 double crochet in each stitch.
After completing this row, you can use your own judgment. I will keep going through each row, showing you that they are identical, but it all depends on how large you want to make the hat, depending on the size of the person that you're making it for. If this was helpful, or if you have any questions, please leave it in the comments. Will ensure that you won't miss any upcoming videos. I will show you how to crochet a pet sweater.